Hi guys, and welcome to the Savage Modeler channel. In this video I will unbox something old, something vintage. I bought many cars, many diecast cars during my last trip to the United Kingdom in late 2019. This was before Brexit and of course before the pandemic. So later when I received these parcels, this is one of them, I didn't have the chance to shoot an unboxing, and I waited and waited and waited until today. So without further ado, let's see what's inside of this box. I have to say I don't remember exactly what I bought. I only remember I bought very nice, very good vintage toys from the 70s, produced in Great Britain. So I expect to find Corgi, Dinky Toys, and brands like those ones. So let's see what's inside. Okay. Okay, we see boxed cars, Dinky Toys, especially some Corgi, as I told you, and I think this is a nice view. Okay, so let's begin with maybe with this one, the first Dinky. Okay, and this is a Mini Clubman number 178. In this display case, plastic display case, made in England by Meccano Limited, Binns Road, Liverpool. Very old one. I think this dates back to the 70s. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 1978. Produced in, I think, in 1978. Okay, let's try to open the box without damaging the box itself. Okay, so okay, here it is. It's a nice color for this Mini Clubman. It's not very heavy. I mean, it's heavy, but not very heavy. Detailed. Dinky Toys Mini Clubman made in England with a screw. This is a 1:43 scale model. Some little problem with the paint. These are all, of course, all used cars, used items, but in fair condition, I have to say, especially if you think this is from the late 70s. And of course the doors should open themselves. Yeah. Yes, I think in very good conditions. Like it a lot. The bottom is very simple, and I think it's all metal except the wheels, of course. The rest is 90% metal for sure. Okay. This was the first model. Let's open the second one. Let's take this Corgi, maybe. This is a Corgi Toys Neville Cement tipper body on ERF chassis, number 460. It's probably older than the first Dinky Toys we opened. Made in Great Britain. Die-cast scale models. Corgi Toys all with windows. Okay, let's see. Okay, luckily enough, the box opens itself without problems, and on the inside we find this Neville Cement tipper. All right. Very good conditions. Again, look at the windows, very clear, not scratched. There is an opening here, and I should be able to raise this tipper, this part, but I don't know how. And I don't want to crush it. Okay, this way. It's a very simple mechanism, but still functional after probably 50 years at least. Here there is a writing Neville alloy body. Okay. Also, some of these models were bought at auctions, at auction houses, somewhere in Great Britain. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember I went to a couple of auctions, probably near Birmingham or London. Let's open the third model. Let me see. We can try this one. This is another Corgi Toys. Porsche Targa 911S with wheels. Number 382. Die-cast scale model with opening doors and rear. Detail engine, tilting seats. And nice art on the back of the box. Here you can see the opening parts, and this seems from the 1970, because you can read copyright 1970 the Toy Company Limited. Okay, let's see if we can open this. Yes. You can notice the front lights like diamonds shining. Again, made in Great Britain, Corgi Toys with wheels, Porsche Targa 911S. Really not bad. This car has approximately 50 years old. Here you can see the motor, the engine. And maybe you can also take a look at the interiors, black interiors. The wheel is at the left, sorry. So it's a Continental model. Okay, another very nice model in good conditions after 50 years. Let's move to a Dinky Toys. Let's take this. This one is, I think, older than the other ones. The number is 290, and it's a double deck bus, Dunlop. Dinky Toys double deck bus, made in England by Meccano Limited. Okay, these colors match the colors on the box, yellow and red, and this is the bus in very fair conditions. Dunlop, the world's master tire. Awesome conditions. Let's see what we can open now. Probably this one. This is a more recent Dinky Toys. It's called Princess 2200 HL Saloon, number 123. On the back of the box we find some advertising, I think for a different model. This is printed in England in 1979, Meccano Limited. It says available from your toy shop now. Well, maybe not exactly now. Let's see if we can open it. There is a protective paper. Okay. Princess 2200 HL, made in England. White color. This doesn't have opening parts. Probably the simplest model. If you compare this with the others that we opened before. Okay. That's gone. And another Dinky Diecast Toys, Rover 3500, number 180. And on the back of the box some ads for a Stingray, for a Plymouth stock car. Collect the new Dinky range of customized cars. This is printed in England in 1979 by Meccano. Let's see what we find inside. So this is the Rover 3500 white color. With a tow hook. I think this is better than the Princess. Many opening parts. The wheel is on the right side. And there is also a spring that helps with the doors, to close the doors. Okay, let's go on. Another Dinky of the same period. Well, this is from 1976. It's a Volkswagen Porsche 914, number 208. And here they are showing 3 other castings. The Lamborghini Marzal, the Corvette Stingray, and the McLaren M8A Can-Am. Well, it's not so easy to open it. So probably you have to do this, to slide the entire thing, and then okay. Okay. Dinky Toys made in England. Volkswagen Porsche 914. A couple of screws to close the car, and this button to open the hood. Not bad. Let's open this other Dinky Toys number 254 Austin Taxi, made in England by Meccano Limited. Okay. This comes with protective paper. With also a driver figure, as you can see. A detailed model for that age, of course, for that period. Dinky Toys Austin Taxi Meccano Limited, made in England, number 254. Great model. I don't know exactly the year of the production, but this is not, I don't think it's from the 70s, but more probably from the 60s. Brilliant. Let's open this big Rolls-Royce Phantom by Dinky Toys. Here there are some scenes from scenes of London: Piccadilly Circus Underground, Buckingham Palace, St. Paul's Cathedral, Trafalgar Square, Tower Bridge, London Policeman, Houses of Parliament. Printed, this art was printed in England in 1978. Let's see the model. A very big one. Very heavy. Opening doors. Here also we we find the driver figure. Awesome conditions. Very good. The last three models. We have a Dinky Toys Pardis TR7, number 112, from the TV series The New Avengers. Lovely graphic on the back of the box. All these models don't seem so old. I think some collectors had them and stored them very safely. Otherwise, we could not see these conditions, these ozone conditions. Opening parts here too. Slightly difficult to open and to close, but they are functional. And another very good example. Now we have a Corgi Volkswagen 1200, number 373. This is probably more late 70s or beginning of 80s. On the back of the box we see some ads for International Crime Busters. They show the Ford Cortina police car 402 and the 509 Porsche Targa 911S police car of the German police, I believe. Let's see if we can open safely this box and take this Volkswagen in my hand. Okay, we did it. Not bad. Here I think there are no opening parts. Red interiors. Wheel at the wheel is on the left side. The sticker is not straight. The police sticker is not straight. Well, on this side is not straight, on this side is straight. And the bottom says Corgi Toys with wheels, Volkswagen 1200 Saloon, made in Great Britain. Very nice. And now, last but not least, a very small box for the Dinky Toys Austin Healey 100 Sports. number 103, made in England, Dinky Toys by Meccano Limited. This is a really small box. Let's see what's inside. What do we find? There is some paper. Okay. Okay, I think a wonderful example. With driver figure, red interiors, cream color, nicely detailed, really awesome, and I will say mint condition, as good as conditions can be for a 60 years old model, because I think this is probably 60 years old model. Dinky Toys, Austin Ely, made in England, Meccano Limited. And with this gem, this is the end of our unboxing. I want to highlight 3 or 4 of the models I like the most. Of course, I have to admit this is eye-catching, very small. Also, the box is in very good conditions. I don't think it's so easy to find such good conditions for the box and for the model itself. Okay, so this is the number 1 in my highlights. Then let me see. For sure, the second one is the Mini Clubman, Dinky Toys. The first model we unboxed, with this peculiar color. Lovely, with a good a box in good shape. And the third one and last highlight will be the Porsche Targa 911S, Corgi Toys this time. With diamond front lights. Another very nice model from my last trip of the United Kingdom. I have to add, this is just one of the 3 or 4 boxes I found that I have to unbox. So this is just the first episode. Stay tuned for more unboxing, for more vintage unboxing. And stay safe, and please follow, subscribe to the channel, give a like, and see you soon for more videos on the Savage Modeler channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.